What is up, YouTube? My name is TTGWorks, and today we are playing some more Sky Factory. We just left off with leaving this one tree alone, and yeah, I was gonna show you guys what the silkworm does, which, I mean, look at this thing. Look at this. Wait, worm drops has just earned... The heck? Worm drops? Achievement, attack a tree until a block of wood... Wait, what? Benchmarking worm drops. Flopped that worm. Haha! I like this guy. I like him. He's my friend. But yeah, this worm. Silkworm. As you can tell, infesting this set of leaves. Oh my god, this is very bad. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What will I tell my parents? Actually, no, it's not that bad. Trust me. It is actually a very good thing. Once you put one of these worms on a set of leaves, it'll slowly infest it. Like, it'll slowly spread. Once it's just about done with this one, it'll actually spread out to the nearby leaves. And yeah, trust me, you want that. You're also gonna need one of these crooks. Now, once this silkworm is done with that, once this silkworm is like 100% done with infesting this set of leaves, it'll actually let you, well, you can break it now, but I mean, it'd be best if you actually broke it when it's 100% done. Reason for that being is it'll give you string. Not all the time. It's kind of like using the crook on just ordinary leaves. It won't always give you string, but it will still give you string, like whenever that it calls for it. So yeah, it's always best to kind of keep those there. Which actually, while I'm at it, let's make one more set of dirt blocks. Which yeah, I got very lucky with all the saplings. I don't know how the hell I pulled that off, but I pulled it off. Anyways, let's actually plant one more. No, actually, I should probably wait. I don't know. I think I'm thinking about putting up kind of like a nice little barrier between these two trees. Reason for that being is, one, it would probably be a good idea, or at least spread them out one more block. Kind of like just grab this, move it over, and just kind of like, yeah. I'm not entirely sure what I'll do because 13, 12, yeah, so it's 11. So yeah, there we go. See, it's 100% infested. Sorry about that. Break it. Oh, look. I got string. So yeah, generally keep the silkworms around and keep the string because you're going to need it later on. Not for the bone crook, although this does look awesome and is interesting. But yeah, it's definitely not for the bone crook at the moment. Let's actually make one more of these. Yeah, I completely forgot that this was one of those craft stations. There we go. Actually, let's make... There we go. Yep, I'm gonna make 3 of these. Let's move this one over somewhere else. Just so that I can actually kind of do something a little more productive with this. Actually, let's also kind of expand this another block out to the sides. I'm thinking about shifting over the trees somewhere. I'm not sure where, but I will. I need more wood. Give me more wood. Okay, so that. Come on. 4, 8. There we go. 24. This may not be much. Trust me. I honestly don't think it's all that much, but it's definitely a good thing to have it, especially when you're trying to expand. Because having a nicely sized kind of having a nicely sized place would definitely be best, especially if you're gonna be surviving in the middle of nowhere, floating above nothing but a void. But yeah, let's actually put this stuff up, like, I guess right here. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna keep those there. Let's keep one as having it like with at least one of these. Actually, can I do anything with... Actually, I have a feeling that I can do something with dirt. Let's kind of just keep that filled with some material at all times. The other two will be for water. Well, once I get like an infinite water source, I won't need it anymore. But nonetheless, it would definitely be a good idea to actually just have it there. Okay, so 10. But yeah, just to let you know, for like once you infest some leaves, they like as long if it's no longer considered just ordinary oak leaves, like if it's just considered infested leaves, you will no longer be able to get oak saplings out of them. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Ah, oh my god. Ah, I don't know. So far, I'm just kind of waiting for the rain to start. This way I can actually get some water. Not to mention, I need apples. Because as you can tell, I'm at 2 health. Or 2 hunger. Which, that's a very bad thing in my honest opinion. And I'd rather not die. Even though I know I won't die. But, yeah. I'd rather not have hunger in the first place. Come on, grow, oak sapling, grow. I'm twerking for you as much as I possibly can. I want you to grow. If you don't grow for me, I'm gonna kill myself in the next 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ooh, oh crap, I need food. I'm gonna need food. Please, apple? Apple? I don't need a worm, I need apples. I need apples. Can I actually just eat this worm? No, I can't. Ah, God. Well, that's not a good thing. Anyways, moving on, I guess. I don't know what, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I have a feeling I'm not going to survive that long. There's going to be like a repeat of, what's it called? Don't Starve? Which, if you haven't seen the episode yet, one thing led to another, and I actually died due to not hunger, but insanity. Because, well, in Don't Starve, as you start losing your insanity, you actually start to see shadow monsters. And I can honestly say, they are not fun to deal with. Okay, I'm pretty sure if I just left this tree alone and just kind of let it drop things normally, I would get the chance for an apple to drop it would probably go up significantly. Heck, I'm surprised I haven't gotten an apple yet with how big that last tree was. Okay, is there a way to make apples? I don't think there is, but nonetheless, nope, there isn't. Baked apple. Wait, chocolate apple? Hot chocolate. How do I get hot chocolate? Oh, who cares? What the heck? Potash apple. Tastes a bit like Chuck. Chuck Zone! Best show ever. Anyways, let's actually start up on this one, I guess. And start... Oh, whoops. I know I broke a couple of these leaves that weren't even 100% done. You see what I mean? Kind of like some of these are pretty close to the same color, but there is a slight... Nope, do not want to destroy that. But there is a slight difference. God, I wonder why my voice sounds a little like stuffed or nasally. And yeah, I know my voice definitely doesn't sound... Oh, crap. Doesn't sound the best right now. I'm not sure why. I think I might be a little dehydrated, maybe? Oh, who cares? Well, actually, I guess that's actually an important thing to keep track of, is making sure that I don't die due to thirst. And I actually do mean that, like, if I personally don't die due to thirst. One of my worst habits right now is not drinking water enough. I don't know, I just don't drink water. I'm not sure why. It's kind of weird. For some odd reason, I'm just kind of like not feeling it today. Like, yeah, it's kind of weird. I more or less just kind of I've stopped thinking to a point, which is never a good thing because usually that means that I'm either too tired, hungry, thirsty, something. And I really hate the feeling. I mean, I really do hate the feeling. It's like a really freaking weird and horrible feeling that I wish that I didn't have. Anyways, let's actually talk about something interesting today. The FCC reclassifying broadband as Title II. Yeah. I don't know why, but this is actually receiving a lot of hate, which I find really stupid. I know this isn't a Tech Talk channel, which, oh well, I don't care. This is actually very interesting. But yeah, a lot of people hate it. Why? Because they're being misinformed about it. Yes, the government will have more control over the internet. But who's to say that they didn't already have that control over the internet before? I mean, in all honesty, the government has already been able to establish rules for broadband and a bunch of other stuff. And people are just now complaining about it for absolutely no reason, in my honest opinion. Because, I mean, in all honesty, reclassifying broadband as Title II is very good. Mainly because, one, now cable companies, or not cable companies, like ISPs, like internet service providers, can no longer rip you off with very bad contracts. You know Comcast? Yeah, they can no longer rip you off with very shitty service and overcharging you. Oh god, if I died from that, I would have been mad. Same thing with Verizon. They can no longer, they too can't do what Comcast is doing. In fact, some companies, or correction, some of the government, or not some of the government has actually been paying, like, broadband companies, ISPs, subsidiaries to actually increase their network capabilities. I mean, like, they have been paying them to kind of, like, install fiber network and a bunch of other stuff all around the U.S., like, in certain areas that don't even have internet at the moment. The cable companies have been paid for this. And so far, guess what? They're just taking the money and just sitting on it. Yeah, and this is what Title II actually originally did, was it gave companies, subsidiaries, to actually, better the internet. Title II didn't last that long in the past, mainly due to, I'm not sure why it didn't last, because I think in the 90s, Title II was, they actually did classify broadband as Title II for a little while. In fact, that's the reason why telephone companies today are still classified as Title II. If you didn't know that, then, yeah, there's something new for you. So, yeah. I honestly don't see why people complain about it. When really there isn't, not really anybody knows much about what the government can do or can't do with it. Because in all honesty, if what the government can do today, they probably were able to do in the past. Ooh, sweet an apple. The main problem was that the main reason as to why the FCC is even reclassifying as the internet as Title II is because, well, Verizon and I believe Comcast decided to, no, Verizon and AT&T, if I remember right, decided to kind of set their internet up in a really cheap way. And by cheap, I mean kind of like cheap to the customer. You know, like you were getting ripped off as a customer. I could be completely wrong about that. Somebody will correct me in the comments for that, but yeah. I personally don't see any problems with Title II. Because, I mean, in all honesty, I think that it's good because now it gives smaller companies, like a small mom-and-pop company, more of a fighting chance to kind of gain access to all the cable lines, all the tunnels, everything. And, you know, Google Fiber? They now have access to all of the, fiber cables. Google, Fiber now has access to any fiber cable that isn't theirs. So if they want, or not fiber cable, like they now have tunnels, or access to the tunnels in which they can route their own fiber cables through. So instead of having to just dig up and just like create their own part of the network, they can now actually just do it without having much of an issue. Anything in there? No, nothing. Okay, so let's drop that there. Current moment, I need more apples. Actually, can I make an apple tree? Green apple Slurpee? Slurpee, lime dye. How do I make a Slurpee? Ice cubes and a glass. I don't even have glass, so that's not really going to be useful. Oh, wait, that reminds me. I was actually going to show you guys a nice little thing. Which, here, let me actually try to remember. Let me actually check to see what it was called again. Done. There we go, a sieve. S-I-E-V-E. So, oh wow, they actually have an automatic sieve too. Which, that might actually be fairly useful if I can get electrum ingots or electrical steel. But yeah, let's just make an ordinary one. This is made by steel mesh, which the steel mesh is made by 9 pieces of string. Or not steel, silk mesh. 2 pieces of oak wood and 2 sticks. Which, do I have the sticks? No, I don't. Actually, no, not yet. Put those two there, and I already messed up. And the reason why I say that is because one, yeah, this. 1, 2. Dropping all that in there, and there we go. So I'm very sorry about that, you guys. I know I'm very boring, and I'm very sorry about that. Anyways, yeah, here we go. This sieve. I will show you what it does right now. I kind of hate the fact that it's floating, which I'll just keep it there. Screw it. Let's go grab one of those extra. Actually, let's grab the block of dirt. That's no. It fell. It fucking fell. I've got enough saplings. Okay, so do note, I'm gonna want to increase how far back this goes. At the very least, that much. Yeah, that will be perfect, I think. I would think. Anyways, let's just grab one of the blocks of dirt here. So yeah, let's also stand back here just in case. You put that in there, as you can tell, you sift all like through all of this, and it gives you back like a certain item. As you can tell, I got stone, which get 4 of these, put it in the crafting menu or someplace like that, and you get stone. You get an actual piece of cobblestone, which here, let me actually show you that right now. Ooh, so I also got seeds and ooh, that's actually really good. That'll be very useful. Actually, no, grass seeds. Do I really need that? Grass seeds. Do I actually really need that? No, yeah, I've got 4 of these. Put them all like that, and as you can tell, I have cobblestone now. So yeah, that's one way to actually make a furnace. Let's actually use all the dirt because chance of me actually needing it right now isn't as high. There we go, there's that, and oh whoops, wrong side. There we go. I now have 2 pieces of cobblestone. I actually need to figure out what I can do with the cobblestone. I know that there's a way to make sand, but I'm not sure how. Craft a sieve, collect rainwater. Have not gotten to do that yet. From the small stones that drop from sifting dirt. Oh, okay, so turn cobblestone into gravel, gravel into sand, sand into dust. Sift gravel, sand, and dust in a sieve. Make tinker's construct tools from bone or flint, which obviously you can get that from gravel. Okay, so this is definitely all interesting. I mean, this is definitely interesting. I need to find a way to build a cobblestone generator, in all honesty. That's going to be my main concern right now, is building a cobblestone generator. Heat a crucible with a torch and insert stones or cobble to make lava. Oh, okay, so the crucible. I love how I just kind of like held that like I'm some type of snake. A crucible. Unfired crucible. Porcelain clay. Alright, so essence of water, essence of earth, that's makes 32, and that is actually some type of magical thing for magical crops. I don't know, I don't have that, so I'm gonna need a water bucket, 2 pieces of slag, and 1 piece of dirt. How do I get slag? Can I... Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure out how I can actually make the crucible. Because so far it looks like it's definitely not going to be easy. Ex nihilo. The bone meal I should be able to pull off, but I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. Anyways, let's kind of do this right now. Hopefully I don't die, because I've been trapped in leaves and wood for far too long. So yeah, definitely, yeah, so twerking or shifting as quickly as you possibly can in front of a tree is definitely the best. I like to call it twerking because, well, although it is a stupid term, it is kind of funny with the fact that, yeah, you do have to kind of like twerk in front of a tree. Twerk it, twerk it, twerk it. Oh, by the way, I'd also like to actually... Wait, what the heck? So yeah, I'd also like to kind of like tell everybody about a nice little convention that I personally know of, known as ANG Ohio. It's going to be happening, I believe, on March 12th. I could... Here, let me actually double check on the date, because I don't want to say what I usually say, because, well, it's kind of starting to annoy even me. Was it 12th to 14th? Or was it 13th to 15th? 11th... Yeah, I believe it's supposed to be on the 12th. Screw you, February. Nobody likes you. You're a horrible, horrible month. Actually, no, it's not. Yeah, it's supposed to be on the 13th. There we go. So yeah, February, or not February, March 13th through 15th. It's going to be a nice little convention going on. I personally enjoyed it. It is a lot of fun. Trust me, like, you will actually enjoy it. The people there, the staff, everything is awesome over there. Just figured that I'd actually throw that out there while I actually had the chance before. Yeah, come on. There we go. Come on, I can do it. I can do it. No, I can't. Okay, screw it. So yeah, that's basically all I really had to say about that. How far in am I? Okay, so yeah, it's actually about time that I should wrap this up. I'm actually not sure what else I'm gonna do. I believe I'm gonna try to get a Crucible up and running. At the current moment, I've got 2 pieces of stone. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get the porcelain clay, because, well, yeah. So yeah, porcelain clay. How am I supposed to get that clay? But how exactly do I get the clay? Like the essence of earth and the essence of water. What am I supposed to do to get that? Slag, which is from induction smelter. Crap. Okay, so sand. Come on, I just need like solid slag. I don't need anything else. I just want solid slag. Nope. No, there really isn't much that I can actually do to make this, is there? Okay, so this is definitely going to be an interesting time. I guess the essence of earth and the essence of water is going to be what I'm going to have to try to figure out how to make. So yeah, if you guys like this episode, hit that like button. Dislike this episode, dislike button. Please subscribe. It does mean a lot to me. Not to mention, if you guys do actually have any feedback as to how bad of a commentator I actually am, well, go right ahead and type that out in the comments. I will honestly read it. I actually will read it. Because, well, I need some constructive criticism. So, yeah. This is TTGO Rickson signing off. Thank you, everybody. Whee!